History and the beginning of the Jedi Order. In today's lesson, we will be going over the early history and beginning of the Jedi Order, later known as the Old Jedi Order and referred to as the Holy Order of the Jedi Knights. The Jedi Order was basically an ancient peacekeeping organization unified by its belief and observance of the Force, specifically the light side. The Jedi were the guardians of peace and justice in the Galactic Republic, and became perhaps the most well-known group that relied on the Force for their power. Spearheaded by numerous Jedi councils, the Order grew over the millennia, despite facing many threats. Most often, these threats were engineered by the Sith, the other most prominent group of Force users who instead of using the light turned to the dark side aspect of the Force. The popular belief is many ancient organizations may have taken part as the forerunners of the Jedi Order. Of all of the ancient organizations, though, the true origin of the Order was found on the lush planet Tython. The galaxy's best philosophers, priests, scientists, and warriors were brought to Tython by mysterious pyramid-like ships called to discuss their discoveries involving the mystical energy known as the Force. These people, known as Tythons, eventually came to identify as an ancient order, a group of force sense determined to keep an internal balance between the light side aspect and the dark side aspect. For millennia, the ancient order flourished on Tython, erecting great temples and monuments to the Force and remaining ever vigilant to the lures of both the light and the dark aspect. Then, several hundred years before the founding of the Galactic Republic, a conflict arose within the ancient order over disagreements and opposite beliefs concerning the usage of the light and dark aspects, known as the Force Wars. The conflict lasted over a decade and took a terrible toll on the planet, sending Tython out of balance and destroying the ecosystem. In the end, the followers of the dark side aspect were defeated, and the remaining Tythons, enamored by the light side of the Force, professed that it was stronger than the dark side and the more virtuous path to walk. Leaving behind the ancient order and their teachings of balance, this small group began calling themselves Jedi and formed a Jedi Council. This very council is considered the origin, or birthplace, if you will, of the Jedi Order.